I don't know how to make coffee. So I opened this up. I don't know not how to make one coffee. Customers saying, "Oh, how long you been making coffee?" And this coffee's beautiful. It's been 2 days, right? I go, "Oh, maybe about 5 years I've been making coffee." Well, yeah, I do a lot of videos for different companies, and we've done recently for House. I'm doing one for Timu at the moment.
Kia ora whānau, welcome to a new podcast. I have a very special guest here in the studio. How I would love to introduce you.
Who's that? Who's the special guest?
It's you.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, what do I have to explain to everyone who I am, or?
It's how you want to do.
Yes.
No, look, Petrie.
Yeah,
Did I
yeah,
pronounce
Petrie, Kosmos. You can call me Cosmos.
Cosmos.
It's fine. Yeah, Petrie. They call me Petrie. Yeah.
And that's how I know you as a Cosmos.
Yeah, of course.
Because of the lovely shop that you have, the lovely one in Oriental Bay.
Yeah.
And the cool stuff you do on social media.
Yeah, the crazy stuff. Yes.
The crazy stuff.
Yeah, of course.
I've been so inspired on this stuff. Then when I was past the other day and getting one of the yummy baklava, and I said, "Oh, bro, this would be cool if we do podcast with you." And you accepted the invitation. So thank you so much for coming. So if I tell you now, this is the mic with you, and if you want to introduce yourself,
Yeah.
how you want to introduce yourself?
Okay. Well, I'm Petrie, aka Kosmos. I'm the caffeine dealer of Wellington. As you all know, maybe on social media, if you probably haven't seen me. Well, here we go. I'm introducing myself. Yeah, well, I run 2 coffee trucks, a coffee cart and a truck. Also, we have something else opening up very shortly. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. And I'm losing my hair over it, but yeah, we'll get there.
It's coming soon, right?
Coming very soon, yes.
Awesome. So, Cosmos.
Cosmos, yeah.
Let's start from the story,
Yeah.
from the beginning. So, you mentioned that you have a truck and the coffee truck, which is like one food truck and one coffee, right?
No, they're both coffee. They're both
coffee.
Cosmos. Yep.
Right.
Yep. So the Greek food truck's my dad's, and I used to run that, which people get confused thinking it's mine as well.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's in the will, but yeah, that's where people get confused. But I used to run it for 6-7 years with the Greek food truck. That's why everyone knows me from the Greek food truck as well.
That's right. Yeah. I've been testing that. It was so cool.
Oh, the Souvlakis?
Yes,
You've had one?
Yeah.
Good?
It was cool, man.
Yeah.
It was too much as well.
Yeah.
It was good. Generosity.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So the story is how you guys started this. Like, how did passions come up with the coffee or the food and the Greek touch with it? How it all started?
Well, it started from me buying a coffee cart, and there's a coffee cart. So I bought it from Fresco in Low Bay. They had it out there. They were selling it. I thought, okay, it'll be a good opportunity to get it, because my dad, the Greek food truck, got the spot in a rental parade. So he said, we should get something, put some coffee, some ice cream there. I said, I don't even know how to make coffee, or, I've never done that in my life. He said, just get it and we'll see. I said, so I went and bought it. Had it for about 6 months, done it up to what I wanted, just done a few changes. We got the spot, and I put it there, and I put staff there. And then I don't know how to make coffee. So I opened this up. I didn't know not how to make one coffee,
Right.
So, and yeah, had the staff on there. And then, some days, okay, the staff can't make it. They're sick, this, that. We're all human. We're not machines.
Yeah.
So I had to learn fast how to make a coffee. And okay, well, if this guy can make it, this person can make a coffee, then why can't I make a coffee? People come in getting coffees. I kind of, learnt a little bit before I jumped on. Customers saying, "Oh, how long you been making coffee? And this coffee's beautiful. It's been 2 days, right?" I go, "Oh, maybe about 5 years I've been making coffee." And they're like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, I've been a barista for about 5 years now." And they're like, "Oh, that's good." So, I fake it till I make it, It's just a white lie. So if I told them I'm making coffees for 2 days, they probably wouldn't come back.
Right. Right. Yeah. Beautiful. And how you guys choose the name Cosmos?
Cosmos. That's a funny story. I actually got a little bit of a real on that one. So it's called Kosmos because when I was at intermediate, so 11, 12 years old, I've always wanted to own a cafe or a shop or something because my dad's always been into the industry, you know. I had cafes, shops his whole life growing up. So I said to my friend, one of my best mates, he lives in Australia now, and I said to him, he's like, what would you call your coffee shop or your cafe? I said, Kosmos. He's like, why Kosmos? I said, that means people and world in Greek. And I like the name Kosmos. So when I got this place, I had to call it Kosmos because I still remember it permanently to this day that I said to him, and he still remembers it as well. So we had to call it Kosmos. Yeah, and it's a good meaning and it's a lovely meaning too, you know. So
it is.
Yeah.
So the coffee you make, is there any touch from the Greek background?
The coffee makes from Havana here, you know.
Right.
It's was locally owned by Jeff, I think. He's Havana. I've always liked Havana coffee, you know. I got into coffees quite young because, you know, all the Greeks, we like coffee, you know. My grandmother used to make me the Greek coffee when I go over and see her, you know. I was brick and block laying when I was 16, so I was straight into work, you know, and got into the coffee and the cigarettes. So, you know, there's very Greek of me, but yeah, you know, so I know it's not good, but, you know. I'm telling you one thing, vape's worse for you, I'm telling you.
Okay. So you mentioned you were 16, you started kind of walking from that age.
Yeah, about 16, yeah.
And so as you younger journey, what motivated you like, I want to start making money, I want to start doing the job business for myself? What motivated you to enter work?
I don't know. Well, school wasn't for me. You know, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
Even though, I look back now, I'm like, you know, you only go to school once and, you know, I should have just stuck it out. But to be honest, I think it wasn't, you know, my journey, you know. So everything happens for a reason. I left early, found a job straight away. So I was brick and block laying, doing what you can see behind me there, this blocks and that. Did that for a few years. And then I jumped on the Greek food truck and helped my dad with the food truck, and I got stuck on there for about 6 years. I'd say around 6 years, 7 years.
Right.
Can't remember now, but about 19, I think, or 20, I jumped on with him. And it just motivated me I just wanted to be my own, you know, like my own boss, I wanted to own my own business. I've always wanted to do that. And and then I ended up getting Kosmos after doing the food truck for so long.
Right.
So, yeah.
And how was the journey of you owning business while also you've been now, how many years you still doing your own business for now?
Over 2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah, I feel like it's still pretty new. It just feels like yesterday I started Kosmos. It doesn't feel, 2 years goes like that, you know, it's very quick. And
how's the journey of experience like? What are you finding challenges when you are starting, like someone young like you to jump in, do their business, learning all? I think the background have helped you when you jumped into the food truck with your dad to understand how things work. But what is now your experience having a truck in this also current economy? How was the challenges, or what is the experience you're seeing from the journey?
Well, it was to be honest, it was very hard. I was a very good, always good worker, like always worked, showed up on time, you know, sometimes late, to be honest. I still show up late. To be honest, I was actually late, that's a lie. But, you know, when I was at work, I worked, you know, like always had that good work ethic.
Yeah.
I'm having a blank. What was honestly, I'm having a blank, sorry.
That's fine. So you're talking about work ethics and
the challenges, yeah.
The challenges.
The challenges, I do probably 100 hours a week.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly, I probably do.
You're like Elon Musk or?
Yeah, honestly, I work 24/7. Like, once the cart's closed or whatever, I still got the truck. I got to sort that out. Got to do the ordering, the emails.
Wow, yes.
The accounts, the paying bills, the, you know, like sorting out events, Always getting double booked. Like, you know, if there's a booking and then, like, for example, this Saturday, I double booked myself. To be honest, it wasn't my fault, really. They changed the day. It was you know, so now I'm double booked myself for the Saturday.
Right.
But I've worked it out. Just little challenges like that. I was always stressed about, oh no, you know, I have to get up early. What if I sleep in and I miss this event and then I do that? You know, it gets overwhelming sometimes and quite stressful. And paying tax and paying GST, I pretty much just, you know, thank you to IRD because they take all my money. But
Okay.
but, yeah, I work for IRD. That's my boss, IRD.
Right,
But, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. You want me to lie about it?
Yeah,
But it's the truth.
Good way to put it.
They make more money than I do out of my own business. You know, it's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So right. So you mentioned about some stress in running a business.
Yeah.
How you would manage that balance between your personal life, the family, and business, and the things that you just do outside the work? You have a balance?
Yeah. No, at the moment, you know,
Full on?
it's full on. Like for work, you know, it's not really. There's no balance. I don't have a work-life balance.
Would you believe in balance things, or when
Yeah.
you're young, you just keep going?
Yeah. Like I have a plan, the goal, in the next 5 years. Like I was gonna go put my head down, go for it, get this business up and running, and then if it runs itself, it's a bonus in the next 5 years. If I can, you know, like
Yeah.
obviously I'll still be there, still be in the background. I just don't want to be on the tools as much because I already got enough work doing the ordering, doing the social media, which I want to do one day full time.
Yeah.
You know, like doing this social media, I actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Even I find it that quite stressful. Like, I do a lot of videos for different companies, and you know, we've done recently for House. I'm doing one for Temu at the moment. I don't go looking for it. I kind of just get hit up. I like all the free clothes. It's awesome. You know, like, it's great.
Awesome.
But yeah, just trying to get my Instagrams, the numbers up on there. But we got very good. We're getting very good engagement at the moment on the Instagram, which is good. So it's slowly growing. Facebook, TikTok, and we'll slowly move to YouTube and Snapchat. So just be on all platforms and give it a go. Just post the videos that I already have. Like even the shorts for YouTube, they said you can just post shorts. I don't know. You're the YouTube man. You should be giving me advice.
You are the celebrity of social media. And tell us the journey. Like when did you start jumping into social media, creating all these videos?
Yeah.
Because that's other part. Is it not just part of the business, but it's you do it in a very cool way, which is like creating a sense of humor there.
Yeah.
Which is cool stuff. So talk to us about that.
Well, it's very differently. I do it very differently, you know.
Yeah.
Like some people go, oh, that's unprofessional. That's not, you know, that's not even about coffee. But I thought, you know what, people will, if they enjoy it, they engage it, that's sweet. If they don't like it, don't come see me, don't come get a coffee, don't comment, which they already do comment, you know. You get a lot of hate, you know, once they go viral especially. Yeah, it started off with the Greek food truck. I give Luca and Rit, the Corey Dairy boys, they started that page off. They started doing that. They got me in some TikToks. They blew up on TikTok, on the Greek food truck page. That was just when I started Kosmos. And I said, oh yeah, I hated, you couldn't even take a photo of me. I was like, let's see the photo. Oh no, delete, take another one, delete, take another. I was worse than the, I don't want to be sexist than the girls, you know. But you know, like even my fiance, she's like, you know, I'm worse than her. I used to be worse than her, but now I'm so used to being behind the camera. It's just like a job, like any job. You know, you get used to it. You get to know, like, oh, what works, what doesn't work, and you start to feel comfortable, and you know, like yeah. I used to hate it. I was like, oh my God, when a video went viral and then someone would all these hate comments and this and that. It doesn't matter. If you have the most positive video out there, you'll still get some sort of hate. That's just what people thrive off. The negativity, you know? Yeah, so yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I imagine now you guys go now through a lot of fun and editing doing this. So do you do these videos during the work, or you pick a day and a week to start recording?
So like yesterday I posted a video. When I went past to see the staff, and then I don't know, top up whatever we topped the milk up or whatever. They wanted some more milk, so I went there, dropped it off. I was like, oh, there was no one there. It was just about to close in there. I was like, sweet. I put the mic on. I give him the camera. He starts filming me, just like that, you know. Just I kind of have an idea in my head, and if it works and it looks good, sweet, it's all right. If it doesn't work, doesn't look good, then I don't use it. I try to post every day. That's my goal. I try to post every day.
Yeah.
So, you know, the more you get out there, the more, you know, chances you have of it reaching other
Absolutely.
people and other audiences and other businesses, which I want to make it my own business as well, just through the social media, make it my own business and full-time job one day.
Cool.
Where I can go travel the world and do a video and I get paid for it.
Beautiful.
That would be a beautiful life. Hey.
yeah, absolutely. Get into YouTube on all those platforms that,
Yeah.
you know. And so you do collaboration as well with the businesses and other brands in Wellington.
Yeah.
So it's kind of,
Yeah.
you do advertising for them and supporting as well.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I do a lot of that, to be honest, like a lot of collaborating and stuff. I'm not like, people go, why are you always collaborating? Why are you always going to that business and showing them off and stuff? And this was before most of the paid advertising I do for businesses, because now I'm just it's a lot of work for me to go somewhere and advertise something and my time, and then if I have a videographer with me, then I have to pay them.
Exactly.
Like, it's not all free, you know. And plus I've worked to build my social media up, you know. But yeah, even before that, people go, oh, why do you do that? I was like, I don't mind. I don't really care, to be honest. I just I like to support everyone, especially in Wellington. We all should help each other instead of, you know, being, you know, like, just because I do coffee, he does coffee, doesn't mean we're enemies, you know. Yeah.
Totally. So, and you have a good slogan.
Yes.
What is it? You can say.
You support your local caffeine dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's cool.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with that one?
I don't know. I just
Don't
you know,
I
like,
mean, just tell us.
I don't know, to be honest. Well, I think I was up in Tauranga and I seen it up there, like a support your local something dealer, and then I was like, oh, caffeine dealer. Yeah, no, this is who I am. Support your local caffeine dealer. And it's funny because someone comes yesterday to me, and actually when I was on TikTok live as well, and someone came up to me yesterday, an older guy, and he goes to me, oh, you guys are the rough guys. You guys are the rough guys. Rough guys. I go, no, not here. No rough guys here. Like, oh, you do all the rough videos. I said, what do you mean by rough, sir? Like, oh no, just like, you know, no, I love the videos. They're good. They're funny. And then I'm like, oh no, do we come across like that? Or because I have all the tattoos and stuff, I don't know. And then, you know, you got the boys there. I don't know, maybe the slogan, I'm not sure. But he was probably about 60. I'd say he's in, well, hopefully he's not watching. I think he's about 60-ish, I'd say he would have been. Even he watches my stuff, I think more Facebook. I get the older audience on Facebook. So I'd say, like about 25 to 35 is my audience. Yeah. Facebook. I even have 50, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds. They come up and they say they watch my stuff all the time and they love it. You know, instead of, Yeah, so you get a lot of customers by watching through videos, so they come tell you, we just saw your videos, that's why we're trying this coffee. Yeah, lots, all the time, to be honest. I got a big following in Sydney and Melbourne. Wow. So I get lots of people from Sydney and Melbourne. They come see me and they say, when we had to come to Wellington, we had to come see you. They obviously don't fly just to come see me. I'm not that big yet, but maybe one day. Beautiful. Yeah, like when they come to Wellington, they come down to Kosmos, and they even been waiting for my deli to open. So I said, same, I'm waiting for my deli to open as well. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So probably will you do a big announcement
big events when delis open.
Yeah, we'll be doing it all over social media, have flyers, have, I'll let everyone know when I have a date put in place. But I really want this deli, I really want to have everything precise. I want everything to be perfect. Like, I know it's not all going to be perfect, but I want to do the best I can, and I want my product to be good, So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
So, Kosmos and this journey of you and the business, it's coming really cool. If I want to ask you a question about like what will be your next move in the next 5 years, what is the future for Lucky? Because I see it's really cool story what you're sharing with me today, and then I like it because it's look like for me is becoming a brand, and is why not the question. So what is your thinking, the vision, next 5 years?
The next 5 years, it's gonna come fast. It's gonna come fast.
Yes, you're right.
I'll probably be probably bald by then. Probably have no hair left, but that's okay.
There's one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about the future. So the next 5 years, I probably won't have any hair. You're right. Well, the goal is for me to have Kosmos, have the deli open, have the truck still going, because that's where it started, from a small coffee cart, which I didn't even know how to make coffee. That's how it started. So I'd like to even keep those operating as well. But I even wouldn't mind having my own coffee beans, roasting my own coffee beans, or, and I was supplying local businesses and cafes in Wellington. And then, who knows how it would go. And I want to be doing full-time social media content and stuff. And hopefully I can take a step back from Kosmos, and hopefully I have some people to help me run it by then. But, they come and go, so the heart of the business is right here,
Yeah, absolutely. Love this vision and idea.
Yeah.
Will you bring some kind of coffee from Greek as well?
Oh yes, of course.
Have you visited Greece?
No, because I have to do the army if I go over there. Because we registered over there. My dad registered me and my brother there. We got a house there. Apparently, my brother went last year or the year before. He was heading back on the plane with his partner at the time. He went to go jump on the plane, and the military grabbed him.
Oh, wow.
Grabbed him, arrested him, put him in the car, and they're driving on the runway. And driving down the runway, and planes are going past and stuff. He was freaking out. Luckily, my dad was over there getting married with his wife. He went and bailed him out, and they sorted a few papers out. Maybe I think they had to pay some money in that, and then he got to leave. I think he paid €1,000 or something. But you got to sort the papers out before you go over there. So I don't know, and I don't have time at the moment to go anywhere.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, look, this has really been awesome to have this conversation with you and as a local business here. So how do you see will be question for you about our local communities in Wellington? Are they supportive on your business and coming to shop?
Yeah, I'd say, they are supportive, but, I got to say that tall poppy syndrome's a big thing here. And I don't know, it's probably everywhere, But, me being in Wellington, like, I'd say I probably have more love in Auckland, or if I go somewhere else, than here, like in Wellington, in my own backyard. Maybe because they drive past the coffee cart every day and they see me already there. But, to be honest, like...
So if the opportunity come to move to Sydney in Australia, you'll be ready, or?
No, I love Wellington. I was born and bred here. I kind of wanted to make a name for myself here. I wouldn't mind. My mates already talked to me about putting one in Bondi, and and I said I'd love to put one in there if the weather was great here, like which it is in summertime. It's good. I'm good down at Rental Parade's a really good spot for me there, and being right there by the beach. But during winter, it's a bit of a struggle, and that goes for all trucks and coffee carts and maybe even shops, I'd say. not as many people out and about, I'd say, during the winter.
Yes.
People just want to, it's dark early, it's dark in the morning, it's dark at night, it gets dark 5 o'clock now. Everyone catches a bus, they're off home. I'm at the railway station as well. We've seen a 20% decrease in sales there because people aren't coming into work. Trains are always down. People don't want to drive into Wellington, into town anymore. So not many people in the offices, lots of people losing their jobs.
Yeah.
And they even tell us, because I have customers all the time, my regular customers. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, yeah, well, I've lost my job and, I've been made redundant. They're trying to save some money. It's hard out there at the moment. It's $10 a bloody block of butter.
Yeah, you're right.
I was going to do a video on that too.
It's coming soon.
Yeah.
So, okay, before I move to the last question, what's the next video you are preparing?
The next video.
If you want to share.
I got a whole heap of videos on my phone. It's just whatever I pick, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah. I haven't even shot any videos.
Yeah.
Today actually I did one. There's this guy called Happy Alan. He's the cream pie guy. I don't know if you've seen him. He's blowing up on Instagram at the moment. So I've challenged him. He gets a cream donut, we call it. They call it a Long John over in Australia. And he goes to people, I'll have this in 1 or 2 bites, right? So, and he usually shoves the whole thing in his mouth and whatever. He's been on the news for it. He's been blowing up, which is quite funny. And he's making the opportunity, making his own brand. He's doing his own I think like podcast or food review thing he's doing now. I've challenged him to a bit of a cream donut competition. So that's going to be dropping tonight. I'm going to be doing it, and hopefully it blows up so he sees it and then he accepts my invitation. I'll even fly over to Australia, I said, to do a video with him. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You also do promote a lot of baklava. What is the secret of that baklava? Tell us.
That one's Greek baklava, all right?
Okay.
It's not Turkish, not Arabic, not Syrian, not Syrian.
It's a Greek baklava.
It's a Greek baklava.
With Kosmos.
All right? I've started a lot of wars on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook over that stuff. I tell you now.
We do a debate. We will bring other guests as well. Then we will talk the origin of coffee and baklava.
Yeah.
What else we have that is between? Because Kiwi and Aussie, we can only talk about pavlova.
Yeah, pavlova, yeah.
What do you think? Is it Kiwi more?
Yeah, and pies as well, I guess.
All right, yeah.
Pies.
God, that's a Kiwi, man.
Yeah.
Is it Kiwi?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%. I reckon pies are. Yeah. But then again, the Americans do pies, but they're much bigger, right?
Oh, that's right.
They even had like dessert pies. I'd say, the blueberry pie. I remember watching, because we always watch American movies, right? Yeah. Growing up. They're all shot in Hollywood, American, style. And I remember they were like, Mom, where's the blueberry pie? And, they'll bring out the big blueberry pie, or even in the cartoons. I don't know if you remember it on the cartoons, those blueberry pies and stuff.
Yeah, so I grew up in the Middle East. So we have a different cartoons to watch.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely everything was about Americans. Everything is big or large. You know, even from fast food, all these brands. Even the coffee, like the coffee cups, everything is big there.
Oh, yeah, it's huge there. Yeah. When I get Americans here and they come to the coffee shop, they go, "Oh, can I get a large?" And I give them the large. They're like, "Oh, I asked for large." I say, "Yeah, that's large." I thought that's like how small. I said, "No way, yeah." That's the difference on sizes over there is massive, eh?
Yeah,
absolutely crazy.
It's amazing. So, look, this conversation coming to end. It's just how beautiful. Want to continue this conversation with you?
Yeah, it went fast.
Yeah,
Is it over already?
We have 2 minutes, but I want to give you a mic back. That's what we do. If you want to send any message or anyone who's listening and watching this podcast, what will be?
Well, all I want to say is just go for your dreams. Just give it a go, and you have to take the risk. Because if you don't take the risk, and you're sitting there and you want to do your own business, and you're sitting at your 9-to-5 job every day, and you're not sure if you want to leave because you're too scared that you might not be able to come back, get your job if it doesn't work, or that's why I think people are too scared to go try, take the risk. That's what it is. Like, and it's like about money and about. I understand you got bills to pay, you got maybe a family to look after and stuff, and I understand. But you can start it on the side, and then if you think it's going to go well, you think it's going to go all right, just go all in. You have to go in. You're either all in or you're all out, you know. I reckon you have to give it a go and, you know, just hope for the best.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
While time is moving fast and things going fast, so do the things you love and decide and grow it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then go full in.
Yeah, well, yeah. But me personally, I'll drop everything and go for what I want to go for. That's what I did with Kosmos.
Right.
Yeah. Even though I didn't know how to make coffee. But yeah.
That's just empowering, you know, how someone who didn't know how to make a coffee just jump in. I want to do it.
Well, I wouldn't think, if I didn't start Kosmos, I don't know where I would be today. Honestly, I didn't know where I would be without Kosmos, you know, so, and especially doing the social media as well. I'm glad I started that.
Yeah.
And I was terrible at the start. I was terrible. I couldn't even watch the videos. I was putting up videos that I couldn't even watch. I was too scared to even, sometimes even now I go, oh, should I post this or should I not? I don't know. You know what? Boom, click it. Oh, sweet. Whoa, I got 1 million views on that one, you know?
Yeah.
We just done a video the other day, a week ago, I got 10 point. It's actually at 11 million views now.
Oh, wow.
And it's still growing, only 1 week ago. And just had 11 million views on Instagram. So it's quite crazy, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, just interesting. Well, you're sharing more when I ask you more, but one more question. Because it's very important, because many people who watch the podcast, the things we do, it's all about confidence building and being out there, tell your story.
Yeah.
So what's interesting in your story, that someone who was a bit, I don't want to post my picture and photo, now is someone who's doing those videos going viral with interaction with million people there, that is, you don't know them, they will like you, they don't like you. So my question to you, how you receive that, how you now feeling about, okay, there's people who will be thinking negative about me, but there's people who will love me. How you accept it as a person, that I'm happy to put my photo or story there?
Well, yeah, it's quite scary thinking millions of people watching you, you know? It's like, but someone could, like, I always think about it sometimes. I'm like, oh no, I shouldn't put, my cars in that video, my utes in that video. Like, someone could, you know, someone that doesn't like me, or, you know, just because, you know, they could smash the bloody car up or smash my coffee carts up, or, but I feel, in Wellington, I feel quite safe, you know, and, because, you know, born and bred here, I know it's like a village, you know, I know everyone, and, and I always think, oh, well, bloody, someone might, you know, they don't like, you know, it could happen, you know, it's happened before, you know, like, someone that doesn't like you and they watch you on social media and they see you on the street, and anything could happen, right? But I've learned, you know, it's just whatever's meant to happen is meant to happen. But I've learned not to deal with even with all the hate comments and that. I used to get very angry at it. I used to even comment and be like, oh, congratulations, you won $1,000, come collect from Kosmos. You know, like, I was like, you know, like, I don't know, I used to get pretty upset about it, but now it just doesn't bother me at all. Like, whatever anyone says, I don't really care. People go, oh, I've had lots of people come, maybe it's unprofessional, they say, or they don't like it, or it's a bit violent, that skit, or I'm like, it's just a skit. It's not, you know, no one's getting hurt in it. No one's getting actually attacked or thrown. It's just a joke. It's a skit. And out of the 1,000 people that watch it, only maybe 100 people might not like it. I don't know. And I say that if they don't have to watch it, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to come to my coffee shop. You don't have to support what I do. You can just carry on. Yeah. And there's way worse stuff on the internet. I like to make people laugh and be positive and, you know, have a laugh. And when they come down and meet me, then they realize, oh, this guy's just, you know, like I'm being genuine, you know, like we have good customer service. We have good banter there. That's what Kosmos is all about. And especially with staff, that's one thing I want my staff is to have good customer service and good, you know, like relationship with the customers and our regulars especially. And that's why even our coffee might be crap, but they still come back because of the customer service, you know. I would still go back if the coffee's all right, okay, it's average, but the customer service is great, sweet. If your customer service is bad and you give me a bad coffee, or you give me a good coffee, I don't care if it's the best coffee in the world. I won't come back.
You're right.
Honestly, yeah.
100%.
And that's what ruins it for a lot of like businesses. Like my staff could be rude to a customer, right? And they won't be coming back. The customer won't come back, and they'll be like put on Google or Kosmos as they're rude, their staff are rude, blah blah blah. But and like the boss, I get blamed for it. It's my fault because it's my business, you know.
Yes.
So yeah, it's weird, and the company gets blamed instead of the staff. I reckon we should start giving everyone name tags, and then you can give them a Google review. And then when they go get their next job, then they can say, "Oh yeah, sweet. He's rude. He's rude.
Who's the employee?
Yeah, rude employee, and you know,
Not the business.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, 100%
Yeah.
agree. Oh man, cheers. Thank you for that. And yes, that's one thing. It's creating memories of people just stepping by there, having a conversation with you, get that coffee. So I think that's what I love when I met you in there. And then you also made a video that when you have a customer, you will still look at them when they won't try to avoid you, but you still.
Oh yes,
That was
my regular
funny.
customers. Yeah,
that was funny video.
Yeah,
But hey man, look, thank you so much for your time, for
That's
sharing
all right,
today,
it's okay.
and I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, thank you, brother. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank
This
you for
coffee is
doing-
very nice.
Oh, cheers. And thanks for
Even though it's not Greek coffee, it's good.
it's good coffee, yeah. So, in the end of the podcast, we have this tradition where you're doing this. So, someone have left you a question,
Oh yeah.
and then you'll have also chance to write your question. So, let's see
Okay.
this question. So, this question says, "Was your hard work? Hard work is the thing that gets you out of the bed in the morning, and what motivates you on the day to day?"
Oh. Coffee
Coffee
and baklava.
baklava.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the answer.
It's short and simple.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll sit here all night talking about it. So, if you don't get out of bed, you know, you gotta get out of bed. That's the first thing every morning. Get out of that bed, jump in the shower, whatever you do, or jump in the car and go. Go to the gym. Go get your coffee. Go chase your dreams. You have to.
Love it.
Otherwise, you're gonna lie in bed all day.
Yeah.
Which I'd actually love to do sometimes, but I can't. I haven't done it in years now. So
Yeah. I love it. You have a dream and passion. That's what
Yeah,
makes
of
you
course.
coffee. and baklava.
yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
No,
This
thank
is
you.
live. Cheers. See you next podcast.